Hi guys, I'm John Bro, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Why am I in the shop in Mabe Village? Well, apparently I use up bombs incredibly fast because I'm a terrorist, so I'm gonna buy some bombs. I've already bought 10 bombs, and I'm gonna buy some more. 10 bombs, 10 rupees. Haha, it's a bomb a rupee. That sounds really dangerous. Like, any kid with a rupee could just go up and buy a bomb. Anyways. So yeah. Now that that's over with, and we have, we have 21 bombs. I was trying to say how many, and I said honey, like a bear. So I'm just gonna make my way back to, the Angler's Tunnel. I'll see you there. It'll take a while to get there. Alright, here we are again in the Angler's Tunnel, level 4, like we were initially planning on doing at the beginning of this episode, but I was being too stupid because I didn't have bombs, and I need to bring bombs with me everywhere I go, because, a bomb in your pocket means good luck, or something. Obviously. Of course, what I consider good luck to be, slashing open, bowls of noodles with Bowser shells surrounding them, like I just did. What? I don't even know. I've recorded this a few times now, and I'm kind of tired. And I usually have to record these Link's Awakening episodes multiple times, but the dungeon episodes are a lot harder to do because they're a lot longer. Or at least they take a lot more planning, so I'm just gonna... Whatever I say right now, I'm going to keep. This is like my last straw or something. I don't even know. But it'll be fun. I still have fun with this. So we just got a map. At last, we got a map in the first, 2 minutes of the video. And as you can see on the map, it looks like a flipper. It is shaped like a flipper. This is a flipper-shaped map. But it's not Flipper the Dolphin, it is just a flipper. And, I don't know, I guess this game tries to be really clever with its map design, because, the Bottle Grotto... Oh, the name is so stupid. It's like Mott's Hand from Banjo-Kazooie. Whenever I say it makes me think Bud Light. Bud Light... Whenever you see the Bottle Grotto, the map is shaped like a bottle, and I don't know if you noticed this, but the key cavern was shaped like a key, or maybe not one key, it was shaped like a couple of keys. And now I'm gonna use this bomb over here to crap open this cracked wall. Because anything with a crack in it deserves to be bombed. So if you see someone and their butt crack is exposed, then bomb it, because... Obviously, it has a crack in it, therefore you should stuff a bomb in it and have a bombs away good time something. That's really awkward. What have I said that's not awkward, though? Anyways, yeah. And so, guess what we're about to do in this dungeon? Or in this room, I should say. Not this dungeon, but yes, in this dungeon, too. We're about to get another key! Yeah. We just got one key and then 2 keys, and we're gonna get a 3rd key soon, so this is just a really key-heavy game. Like, there are more keys in this game than there are in the Water Temple and the Fire Temple and Ocarina of Time combined. Of course, I guess this is sort of a Water Temple. It is like the Ocarina of Time Water Temple in more ways than one, so I guess I have no reason to complain. This is, it's expected to be a key-heavy dungeon. It's living up to its expectations. It's living up to its low expectations, let's put it that way. But I kinda like this dungeon. I like water levels in games, for some reason. Like other people don't, I do. And we're just gonna open this treasure chest to get a completely useless item. You found a fragment of a stone slab, now you can read the message on the wall. I really hate stone slabs, I really do. But I like marble slab, as in the ice cream, the marble slab ice cream, that stuff is good. Of course, whenever I think, really good ice cream that's from a public place, I usually think Dippin' Dots, just because it's notable. But if I really had to pick an ice cream that I loved, it's probably from Baskin-Robbins. I love Baskin-Robbins, too. And I also love noodles, like all these noodle guys that I'm destroying. I'm just destroying noodles left and right. Noodle, noodle, noodle. You really have to have a good noodle to destroy all these noodles, I must say. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't know. Why am I emphasizing the don't? So yeah, we got the compass. Thank you for telling us all about the compass and all about the new feature that we're going to hear about every time. It's not new anymore, just like New Super Mario Bros. Isn't new anymore. And New York? How long has New York been around? New Jersey? New Zealand? They've probably been around for hundreds of years. I don't know about hundreds. I don't know my history. I don't care about history. Maybe history repeats itself, I don't know, but if history does repeat itself, then I will be around for the past. So, yeah, as I was saying, this is kind of a fun dungeon, and it makes use of water, maybe not in, like, super crazy ways, but with the Game Boy you can't really do a whole lot with, you know, really super creative, cool water puzzles and stuff, but it still does a good job, I think. And it's also not really as long as the previous 2 dungeons that we've gone through, which is kind of strange. Why do we keep getting Guardian Acorns and power things? Like, several of these have shown up. I guess I've just been beating up a lot of enemies or something, but wow. Just acorns all over the place. I don't need a Guardian Acorn, man. I'd like a Guardian Angel, that would be nice, but a Guardian Acorn, that's not going to do me any favors. No, Grim Reaper with your sword and shield. Take a pill, Grim, take a pill. That was one of my puns on the board recently, whenever I was making a visual pun for my English room that I drew on the board, like I usually do. And it was just a really angry, stern-looking pill, and it was Pilgrim. I actually had a whole week's worth of pill puns. So, I'm just going to show off this little room here, this little alcove, because I'm not going to show it any more than I'm going to show it right now. There's a little pool here, a little puddle, that we jump into when we kill ourselves, and we suddenly materialize into nothing, because whenever you jump into the water, all of a sudden you disappear because he vaporizes. That makes sense. You vaporize into water vapor from jumping into the water, I guess? I don't know. But I'm showing that off because... Hello, backlash into the stairs. Link just fell down the stairs, and all of a sudden the stairs turn into a ladder. That's interesting. But I'm showing that off because there's a key that we're going to see soon that will jump, or that will fall into that little alcove. And I'm not going to get that key because it's possible to beat the dungeon without it, so I'm just going to make it go by a little bit faster. And this little enemy right here, it makes me think of Ristar. Like Ristar on the Sega Genesis, which is a game I've only played like once. But I do know the character, and it kind of reminds me of that because Ristar is like a black sphere with a star for a head. There was a key I mentioned. Black sphere with a star for a head, and that little enemy is like a star with a black sphere for a head, so it's like the reverse. Okay. So, I guess since we have the stone slab, we will use it, even though the stone slab sucks. And it'll say, the glint of the tile will be your guide. Yeah, that's super helpful. Thanks for that piece of crap information, stone. Go stone yourself, stone slab. I just wanna stone you. Not like just like stone you as in get you horribly wasted, but I mean like stone you as in throw rocks at you. That's what I want to do. And then cause you to bleed, except rocks cannot bleed, especially if you just throw rocks at them. That would just cause them to be merry and have a good time, because it's like a rock party, you know? Just put a lot of rocks together and they have a party and it's a rock party. I'm so stupid. Okay. You got a piece of power. You can feel the energy flowing right through your body because it's good. It's like all your enzymes and all the other stuff that's inside of your body now is all coming together and being hyper. And so, yeah. Another small key. Goodness, there's so many small keys. It's really redundant to call them small keys, actually. Like, all the keys in the game are small. They're all small keys. The only keys that aren't really considered small keys are the nightmare keys. And you know that they're nightmare keys because they're called nightmare keys. So why don't we call the small keys just keys? I don't know, that's what makes Zelda games more notable than other games, is their use of slightly changing simple phrases. So like, I don't know, like small key is the only example I can think of right away, but also Master Sword. It's not just a sword, it's a Master Sword. I don't know. Suddenly mini-boss. It's a lot like the mini-boss from Ocarina of Time. How about that? And I have every right to say that it's like the boss from, or the mini-boss from Ocarina of Time, even though Ocarina of Time came later than this, because I played Ocarina of Time first. So if I played this game, then I can say that this game reminds me of Ocarina of Time because I played Ocarina of Time first. I can say that, yeah. it just kind of bothers me when people try to correct me, or correct anyone, really, whenever they say, oh, this can't remind you of this because this came first. Yeah, it just doesn't make any logical sense. But then again, this doesn't make any logical sense. I'm trying to defeat an Octorok. That's just, you know, it's not even moving its legs or tentacles or anything. It's just, I don't even know what it's doing. It's trying to swim, like do a breaststroke or something, except it's not moving its arms around at all. He's kind of hard to hit, actually. And because I had my piece of power, he went down really fast. Except he didn't go down really fast because I was slow beating the boss, but he went down in few hits. That's what I was trying to say. Anyways, let's pull at this thing over here. It kind of makes me think of Donkey Kong Country 3 with a whole... Whenever you're in those big shack-looking levels and you can pull down the levers in those levels, and they open doors. I really like Donkey Kong Country 3. It's a good game. We got the flippers! Yay! Ah, goodness. The flippers. We already got the map that was shaped like a flipper. Why do we need flippers to swim? We can just use the map and put that on our feet, and we can just have ourselves a... I said jolly old time already in a recent episode, but... have ourselves a jolly good time is just a fun thing to say. And you know what? I don't like these guys. I'm gonna try to bomb them, because I did mention, like... I'm trying to beat up their behinds. Can I pick this bomb up? No, I cannot. Oh yeah, that was sweet. That worked out so well. But I did mention, like, you're supposed to you're supposed to bomb things with cracks in them, and these guys have butt cracks exposed, so... yeah, let's bomb them, even though we really can just slash them with our sword, which is probably more practical. I'm just bad at it. Go, go. Kill you. Kill you, Helmasaur. I think that's what it is. Helmasaur? It just kind of trips me up, because I know that there are Helmasaurs, and I know that there are Helmarocks in the Zelda series. One being like a dinosaur, and one being like a bird, like a rock. Like Rock's feather over here. And, like those enemies, like you see those little, things with helmets in this game, and in... I know also in Twilight Princess, you see them there too. I don't know what other Zelda games that they've been in, but they just kind of trip me up because they look more like rats or gerbils or something than dinosaurs. So let's kill more of these spiders. I killed a spider recently in my shower. Or I don't know if it was a spider, but it was some kind of a bug. Nope, I just did that. I did that wrong. You're supposed to memorize the shining tiles in the other room to jump on these tiles and then get them in the right order. Just jump on them in the right order, but you have to do it just right or else you fail miserably. And it is a piece of crap. So over here, that one next, and then this one right here. Yay, we made stairs appear that are probably going to turn into a ladder again. Wow, that's interesting. This is a different looking ladder than the one before. The attention to detail is amazing. There are actually different ladders for these little alcove places. And more thwomps, more one-eyed thwomps that kind of look like the Thing. Thanks to whoever pointed that out for me whenever I was trying to think of that guy from the Fantastic Four. And I didn't remember that it was the Thing, but the Thing isn't really a memorable name at all. And the Fantastic Four, the only reason that I know what the Fantastic Four is at all is because of the Incredibles. Like, I would not have known if... Bleh. Whoa, okay, I didn't expect them to fall again. I wouldn't have known what Fantastic Four was if I didn't know what the Incredibles was, so... You got the Nightmare's key, now you can open doors! Where else can I go in my new diving suit? Yeah, you can press B to dive. I think it's B. I don't really know for sure because I'm using a keyboard, so what I'm actually pressing is Z. But, yeah. So I think the key that you were supposed to, the key that you're supposed to get before that fell into that little pool of water, I think you're supposed to use it here, but you really don't have to go in there at all. Stop diving, Link. Okay. If you keep diving, I will make you die. You got 50 rupees. You're happy. You're happy. That's just... I'm gonna keep saying that with everything. But yeah. you really don't need that key at all, and I will show in a couple of moments why you do not need that key at all in order to beat this dungeon. You just go over here, and you can just jump right past that point. It is very easy to do. It is not a tricky jump at all. So I don't know how Nintendo overlooked that you can make that jump and just surpass a whole lot of the dungeon, or maybe not a whole lot of the dungeon, but does, you know, take out one of the more clever puzzles, which is going down that little area and stuff, getting the key by seeing it fall down the hole and stuff. I don't know, but I don't know how they overlooked that, because that is a really easy jump to make. And it's a lot like jumps that you would make later in the game anyways, so just to show it off, this is where it leads. It leads back to where this keyhole is, so obviously you are supposed to go through it. And, by the way, these are clearly Cheep Cheeps. Like, I said before that all the fish in this Let's Play were going to be Cheep Cheeps from now on, but those are, like, clearly written out, obvious Cheep Cheep enemies. Like, directly from Mario. That's what I think, anyways. So, goo balls, go kill yourselves, go back to your world of goo, and I'm not even gonna bother with that, because this is like the easiest boss in history. This is ridiculously, I mean, I don't even almost feel the need to commentate over this boss, because it is that easy. So yeah, we're gonna fight this boss, and he has fish, and there's fish, and there are fish, and fishy, 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 we win! That is the whole boss. We just won. We just beat this boss. The end. Like, what? That took no effort. None. You can just be in the same swimming location and just slash away and you win. I just don't get it. But I do like the concept of the boss. The concept of the boss is cool, being in a little side-scrolling spot and fighting underwater. You got the harp that's from Skyward Sword. I didn't mean to commentate over that, sorry. Commentate over this little song that it's probably the, what is it called, the Song of Heroes or something. Bay, your road goes into the bay, Michael Bay! Except without all the explosions, which would be impossible, because without the explosions, you just don't have Michael Bay anymore. I've been going on for a while, I guess, but, I guess I'll stop the commentary now. I guess I'll stop the video. It's been fun, though. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in part 11, I guess? I guess it's been 10 parts. So that's cool. This must be like a 20-something part Let's Play by the time I'm done. That's gonna be fun. I like that. So, yeah. Blah.